Good morning, everybody. Bright and early. Bright and early. How are you? Some of you are probably rolling out of bed. Hi, Kate. Not you, though. No, you've been out of bed for a while. You're at worky work. What am I doing? Okay, hold on real quick. Let's do this first. So just because we're here, we're at the Maelstrom. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything that we can make right quick. Get some fat stacks of XP. How'd you know? Little birdie. A little birdie. I mean, we could just give that. We only have one, though. We don't want to do that. We only have one of all of these. Fluorite. I wonder if we can make that. Brass circlet. This is Goldsmith. Is. I don't know. I'm gonna focus on main story stuff. I can do this stuff later. I'm not worried about it. We got kind of a limited amount of time here today, so we're gonna jump right in. Zukin, how are you? If I stumble into an alternate dimension where Chris playing an MMO, this is my 10th day with Final Fantasy XIV. This is who I am now. This is what I'm about. That's not true. I'm having a great time with this game, Zukin. But yeah, it's kind of the only it's the only exposure to an MMO that I've really ever had. Anthony Benitez. What's up, buddy? Good morning to you as well. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta get my bearings here. Zukin, how the hell have you been? I know my afternoon streams are not the most conducive to you living in a place where it's late when I start, but it's good to see you. I hope everything's well. Speak with Eiffel Mayor and Fallgord Floyd. So this stream is probably going to be just over 2 hours. It's not going to be a super long one. I've got a couple of meetings today and some work to do, and then I got to get some other stuff done. So that's why we're live now. I wasn't told you were live. Thankfully, I had a hunch. I did put it in the Discord, except, yeah, there we go. The automatic post on the Discord was super late. I'm just going to delete that one. I don't know why it took so long, so I had to manually post it. But surprised to see an early stream, so I thought I'd say hi. Your streams are usually after midnight for me. Yeah, I know. But there's been a lot less of them, a lot less streams, more Let's Plays. But can't get the notification on Discord, never could. For real? Oh. I need to refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Coerthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vodafort at Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. Alpha, what's up, buddy? Need more streams. Probably not gonna happen. Yeah, well, I agree with Alpha. They need more streams? Okay. People watching you stuff your face with Nutella? It's just like home. I'm unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. I will say, and this is preemptive, so it may happen, it may not happen, but I got some pretty exciting news, some pretty exciting updates yesterday. I'm not going to go into detail, but I might have something pretty exciting to share hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Timeline's still kind of up in the air, but I will fill you in when I can. But yes, let's just say yesterday was a good day. Also, I spent a chunk of time playing and recording Hogwarts Legacy. That game so far, to me, is incredible. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I like it, and I like it a lot. So, you've come in search of a Vodafort. Then well met, for you have found him. I will say, if anybody is interested in playing Hogwarts, I'm not going to speak on the controversy. This is, in fact, that's all I'm going to say about it. There's a controversy around it. I'm not going to speak anything at all about it. But if you plan on playing on PC, it is on Epic. If you guys want to get it on Epic, use creator code CW719. That does me a tremendous favor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dark Lord C-dubs? Oh no, I'm a Paragon wizard. Served as a whaler for many years. Since before the Great Snows came to Coerthas, what exactly is this about? I've already lost one other note about the controversy is I've already lost some Twitter followers, I think, due to it, which it's fine. It is what it is. But boy, I have not seen Twitter this fired up since I think the 2016 election. It is something. The final fight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartno, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Coerthas. Since row. I saw uproarious stuff then. Yes, but again, it must just be my Twitter circle or whatever, or maybe it's the updates they did to 4U, but my God, the amount of vitriol being spewed from both sides is so disgusting. I just can't stand it. This is a Final Fantasy MMO? Oh yeah, this is Final Fantasy 14. This is like arguably the biggest MMO in the world right now. It's probably bigger than WoW still, right? Or WoW now, I should say. I don't know. But yeah, are you unfamiliar with it, Zukin? The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians. Who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Speak with Ludovoy at the observatorium. I bet the observatorium is cool. Coerthas. We've never been to Coerthas. Oh, this is exciting. I've never been here before. Black Shroud. Okay, this is where we gotta go. Where's Coerthas? Coerthas is there, so let's go to... Oh, we're here already. Oh, it's literally right here. I haven't heard of this. I haven't been playing video games much lately. When I do, it's just a couple hours of Call of Duty a week. Well, this game's been around since 2013 in some capacity. And it has a ton of expansions that have come. This is like the very opening of the game. Well, that's not, I mean, it's not the very opening, but it is. It's the base game, A Realm Reborn, which was kind of re-released after a disastrous original launch. Cool. I've never been here before. But yeah, this is kind of the first bit of the game, and then there's like, I don't know, 5 expansions to it. 5 expansions with a 6th one planned for 2024. And if you're a Final Fantasy fan, it is apparently like some of the best stories in Final Fantasy come with the expansions to this MMO. So I am I'm all in on it. I'm liking it a lot. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm just excited to be in a different environment. The amount of time I spent in this game, it's only been in Gridania, Limsa Laminsa, or Ul'dah. And that goes back to every time I've played it. So this is my first exposure to an area that's not one of the 3 starting areas. I'm sorry. The Black Shroud, Thanalin, and what's the Limsa Laminsa area called? I can't remember. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if we would permit an outsider peruse the records of the Observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Holy smokes. Guess we'll just take this. Alpha, how's the new PC running? Oh, and you only made it as far as the first 2 classes. I have not made it much further than that, honestly. I basically did one thing after that. But I'm going to start recording a lot more of it, and then I ran a poll on Twitter and on YouTube to see what release cadence people wanted, and surprisingly, but then not surprisingly, because people explained it to me, why they think this, we'll be releasing one video every morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. So you guys can count on that. It's a schedule that I can follow, and it leaves me open to start another Let's Play later. Potentially do more live streaming, but we'll see. Took an hour just to get to the sorting ceremony. I will say the intro was a little long-winded, a little slow, not the most engaging. But once you got past that part, the sorting ceremony, I was all in. I love what I've seen since then. Hey, bird. Hello and have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Word of Fear. There are dark places that only adventure may illume. In Sir Curl. Okay. This looks like a new dungeon. As such, we officially petition your assistance in reclaiming the Darkhold. All arrangements have been made. You need only give your assent. Speak with Sir Ophalie at the Ingress if you are with us, and she will tell you what you need to know. That is level 44, though. I've been complaining about me being over-leveled this whole time, but that's quite a jump. We'll take this just to get the Lev meat started. Didn't feel as long-winded, but that's just me. I don't normally play games with major stories. I think it gave a good amount of backstory to start you with some info. Yeah, and a long-winded probably isn't the right term, because I think the information that was given was good. I think it was relevant, but it did feel like it just kind of dragged on a little bit, where there just wasn't. I don't know. Once the sorting ceremony started, it was I was fine. It just felt like maybe that part went on for just a little too long. Do I have to go this way? Healed overnight. Also, from a content creator's standpoint, if you guys are wondering how Hogwarts is doing versus Dead Space, my first 3 episodes of Hogwarts, all of which have been out for less than 24 hours now, already have more views and more hours watched than my entire Dead Space playthrough. So, yeah, Hogwarts has been good. At Dead Space, I don't know why that was such a dud, but that's alright. You gotta learn your swish and flick. True. Truth, 100%. Hogwarts broke the concurrent viewer record on Twitch, too. Yeah, I did. Like, 1.4 million at one point. Like, that's crazy for a single-player game. That is insane. And, joyously, I have not been targeted by anybody yet. I'm keeping an eye on comments and paying attention to things, but as of right now, I've not had any negative interactions about my content. Partner has the game. I don't think I'm going to play it. Okay. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within his region. Fare thee well, friend. Got him. But I really never played any of the games. Oh, well, I mean, the other games are bad. the other Harry Potter games are bad, but Hogwarts Legacy so far, from the amount that I've played, it's incredible. I absolutely adore it right now. Heard Dead Space was good. You like it? I liked it a lot. I really did. I hadn't played the original in, oh god, it had to have been well over a decade, so I didn't remember a lot of the story. Some parts of it, some aspects, I'd say were held back a little bit by just dated game design, but for the most part, it felt modern. It looked really good, and yeah, I really had a good time with it. You're playing this topic very safe. Well, I'm trying to be careful. It's one of the more agonizing decisions I've made as to whether or not I want to play the game. And ultimately I decided to, and I know that I've pissed some people off by doing so. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, really. But I also have no regrets playing it. So. We are proud people beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologans to enter your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Partner and a few of our friends felt the same way. Ambivalent, yeah. Yeah, here's all I'll probably say about it. Play it if you want to. There's reasons to, there's reasons not to. I would not fault anybody who chooses not to play it. I will fault nobody that decides that my content is no longer worth it. If I choose to play it, I think it's a hell of a topic. I think it's something that I think you're justified in whatever feelings you have regarding it. Just conduct yourself like a good human being in whatever you do. That's it. Don't bully people. Don't attack people. On both sides, it has been out of hand. It has been out of control. I mean, I just that's really it. It's I don't know. I've seen it. I haven't experienced it, but I've seen it, and it's disgusting. Congrats on the more views for Hogwarts. Thank you. Yeah, it's been fun. And plus, that game's awesome. I honestly, like, all of that other stuff aside, so far I'm having a blast with it. Shaker Jeans. I'm here to cyberbully C-Dub. Is this a bad time? It's the worst time. How's Shaker? How have you been? It's on its way, Bird. It's on its way. I sent Bark. He's bringing it with. The gentleman came in search of the airship. This is highly come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovoy be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. You persist with your inquiries. Please pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologan Forlamort up above. Good, sleepy kids are a handful. I can understand that. You gave my grape to Bark. I gave your grape to Bark so he could hand it to you personally. He's never going to give it to me. That's probably true. Heads up, everybody. There's a Nintendo Direct today. And because my schedule is so goofy these days, and might get goofier soon, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce something that might be interesting to some, might not be interesting to most. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna start reacting to these and posting the videos to my YouTube. So it'll just be like a CW Reacts type of a series for, you know, Nintendo Directs, State of Plays, PlayStation State of Plays, Xbox events, press conferences, that kind of stuff. And that's one of the things that I plan on doing today, and I'll try to get that up today as well. So. As good as gone? Who's as good as gone? What's that now? You see the theory about Mario being played by Chris Pratt? Oh, the grapes are gone. Yeah. What theory? No. I didn't. I don't think so. What are we doing? Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Hallown's will. That he is not the real Mario, and why he is so confused when he is shown in the trailer? I guess I don't. When does he looks confused? And why he isn't good at jumping across the mushrooms. Interesting. Okay. I will not put our great nation at risk. That's next month. No, that's April? Is that when that comes out? Pardon the intrusion, Forlamort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume. Guillaume? You honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. I'm so little. You must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Coerthas 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. He looks like a bad guy. The snows can come quickly in Coerthas. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. All right, bud. Who's a better Mario, Chris Pratt or Pedro Pascal? Pedro Pascal. I just don't care for Chris Pratt. I don't know. I don't know. I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. But here's 17,000 experience points instead. How's that sound? Oh, please. Josiah. Josiah is attempting to attract your attention. You there, sir? I could not help but overhear your conversation with the Chief Astrologan. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange, of course. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium, who is adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite his presence in Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologer and confirm that he is well, it would be of a great comfort to me. You can do that. You guys, it's supposed to be 40 degrees here today. That is unbelievable for February. It's very exciting. We might have a big old melt on our hands, and God, I can't wait. We still have like 2 solid feet of snow in the backyard. It's gross, and I hate it. Uh-oh. That actually made my stomach drop. Ugh, oof. That was a lot further down than I thought. Where are we going? We got options here. All right, we got a dungeon. Let's go do this one first. We'll do the main story quest right now. We might tackle that dungeon in a little bit here. Zukin, you should ask that again, but say, who's the better Mario? Chris Pratt, Pedro Pascal, or Bob Hoskins? And then the answer is hands down Bob Hoskins. Supposed to be 60 today? God, that'd be nice. Oh my God, I can't wait for that much warmth. I just can't wait. The place? Prime location. What are we doing? Use fillet of baratine croc meat. Oh. I'm assuming you give me the croc meat? There we go. An unexpected threat emerges. There you are. Napalm. Oh my God, I thought you were talking to me. Like, no, it's not going to be that warm here. I have one more piece of crocodile meat to use, so I'll put it here, and then I'll go take on the snapjaw. I guess if this isn't right. There we are. Oh, there's 2 of them. All right. Got this one here. Is it always going to be like the last one that we put the meat on? Oh, there you go. The answer is no. Not bad. If you guys could be so kind as to like the stream, I would love you for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A sword. Nicked Viking sword. All right. We got distracted by the left meat. Let's do this. What's the deal with you being on early today? Are you doing a full stream? No, I'm not doing a full stream. I'm probably gonna have to wrap up at around 10:30 today, my time. So just under 2 hours. I got a meeting at 11. I have an hour break, and then I have another meeting at 1. So I figured, well, why don't I just stream in the morning? I can do those meetings, get done with that, and then I can record the Nintendo Direct, and I can record some more Hogwarts Legacy. And I was like, good idea, Chris. And I was like, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Trying to sound like me with all your meetings. I know, right? These are just, yeah, these are awkward ones. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just say it's been a weird couple days. What a relief to see someone other than the goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope that they leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. The man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Oh, good day, sir. Yeah, should have left you out here to freeze, you jerk. But like I said earlier in the stream, I might have some exciting news to share within the next couple of weeks. I don't know for sure, and I don't want to say too much because it might not. You know, we gotta do some things we gotta figure out yet. But when I know, you'll know. How's that sound? I gotta go up here, right? Go all the way back up again. Good thing my chocobo's good on stairs. Almost screwed up the end though. This is rude behavior? What's rude? What are you talking about? The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. But you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House of Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion. It is as if it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. No hints on what it could be? I'll say job-related. I can say that. Sorry, I didn't see that first part. Yeah. But a lot of things have to work themselves out first. So. Until then, don't you worry your pretty little head. How's that sound? Whee! And if you're just popping back into the stream, please don't forget to like the stream. I would appreciate that. This underground? What the hell is this? Where is this? Guess I can read for you? Yeah. Yes, yes, please. Good vibes. Good vibes, please. To me, it's not just exciting, it's extremely exciting. So we'll see. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you've performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It's only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? I say no, that's a stupid reason. You're an idiot. Ooh, new gloves. Fancy new gloves. Also, my partner got a new iPad, so I now have his old one. It's way easier to watch and work now. Nice! And I'm blown up. Were you watching on your phone before? Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halinarte, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Or computer, okay. Nice, nice. Well, congrats on the upgrade. Go. Beep, 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 boop, boop. Man, I have to say, I'm playing this, and I'm glad to be playing this. Don't get me wrong, having fun. Enjoy this. I enjoy this game quite a bit. But oh man, has it been difficult to put down Hogwarts Legacy. Tomorrow is going to be a big day of recording that game. That is for sure. And if you guys did help me out by voting in the polls that I had both on Twitter and YouTube to help me kind of dictate my order of like my cadence of releases going forward, thank you. I appreciate it. That was an eye opener. I come from the world of streaming every day, all the time. So when the options were 1 video per day, 2 videos per day, or 3 videos per day, I'm like, well, 3 videos per day is going to be a shoo-in. Like, you know, nobody wants me to stream for an hour. 3 videos per day got 0 votes. No, everybody's like, no, we don't want that. Don't do that. And 1 video per day was the runaway winner. So I was like, but why? And then people explained, like, you know, it does make sense. So you guys can expect a new Hogwarts video every morning at 8 a.m. And then potentially going forward, because there's other games coming, and I may be able to have, let's say my access to some of those games may have just been, maybe some of the roadblocks have been removed for me. So it'll allow me to do multiple games if I need to. 3 is a lot. I like the cadence of 1. Yeah, I always thought, like, I thought maybe originally people were voting because they didn't think, like, I could get 3 out a day. And I'm like, trust me, I can schedule that out. That's fine. I can churn those out. But I always thought, like, people would want... I never wanted to make people wait. You know what I mean? If people wanted to watch the next one, I wanted the next one to be available to them. But I think back to Snack on Twitter made a good point. Like, well, if I'm watching something and I have to stop and there's videos left and I'm not catching up, there's a better chance that I'll just fall off the series entirely. And I'm like, oh, didn't think of that. So, that being said, Hogwarts Legacy feels like a ginormous game. We might be putting out videos for this game for months, but I'm not going to play it for months. I'm going to record. I'm going to be ahead of the game. I'm going to have these all scheduled out and have them releasing at a cadence that you guys have chosen. So it works out well for me as well. I think the waiting helps. Think about all the shows that now make you wait that are popular shows. That's true. That's true. Although I definitely will not go longer than a day. God's bless you, friend. It's all here. Every last... But wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Yeah, Last of Us. Which, PSA, I don't know if you guys saw this. The next Last of Us episode is actually going live on Friday, not on Sunday. So you can watch the next Last of Us episode 5 on Friday. That's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. You're 2 episodes behind? So you've watched episode 2, you've not seen 3 and 4 yet? Fury take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Francel? Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helmarte is whispered to be infested with heretics. Okay. Got some busy times ahead. Okay. Haircut time. Talk to you later. Sounds good. Enjoy your haircut. Thanks for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helmarte. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Sir Carroll has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Might have to run up and get a sweatshirt. I thought I'd be fine down here with the door closed and the PlayStation running, but I'm cold. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helmarte for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Be gone. All right, what do you guys think? More story quest, or should I go do that dungeon? I might do the dungeon now, because I got like an hour and a half, and the dungeon should not take that long. But if I wait, do the dungeon. All right, but if I wait, I might cut it too close to when it's quitting time. We don't want to do that. Dungeon it is. Let's go fungin' it up. Oh, this is the place I was looking at before. Didn't know what it was. They're having an all-out war over there. This looks like my dungeon. Zemil Darkhold. Reminds you of Skyrim. It does have some Skyrim look to it, right? A little bit. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a sweatshirt because I'm cold, and I want to do it before I get in the dungeon. So hold, please. Be back in 1 moment. Actually, hold, please. Hold. I don't have my music up yet. Do. There we go. And this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. We are back. I got shit to do. If I can hear you chatting over my headphones, it makes me angry. No one cares about your date, Sharon. This was her 5th date this month. Damn! Oh, Sharon. Welcome to Zamel Darkhold, built to withstand all Dravanian ploys and plans. These were neutral caves behind me until House Zamel began to enlarge, connect, and fashion them into a stronghold. Alas and alack, the void sense struck, interrupting the work. Alas... Okay, stop saying alas. Then in the confusion, Garleans infiltrated the keep. Alack! All in all, 'twas a fine mess. Alright, I'm done with you, buddy. You're done. I'm done. Got nothing else to say to you. And the PC is amazing. Can't wait. Can't remember if I answered that. You did not answer it. But I'm glad you did now. Boy, I can't tell you how nervous I was though when you showed that the picture of like the tube that came loose. I'm just like, that can't happen. That's like, isn't that like the one thing that you can't have happen? How do you work chatting all day? Well, Kate, listen. Some would say I'm an expert. I'm not of a high enough level. How do I do this? I need to be level 44. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were, like, actually level gated. So, that's fine. Wee. Do, wee. Snow woof. Go, bird. Yeah, that's a good point. I think it does depend on the field. Obviously, I would have a real hard time doing what I do if people didn't chat. But if I had a job like where I had to focus in on like numbers and spreadsheets, or I needed to like, I've had jobs where it's like, please leave me alone. I really need to focus on what I'm doing right now. I missed the door. That kind of stuff, that's no good. You look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? That's awkward. I see Sir Carillo has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Corinthus since a calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. Look up, Sharon. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be the proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It is as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you. Recompense? Where do I put the emphasis there? Recompense? You for the deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Recompense. Recompense. It's gonna drive me nuts. A missing airship. I see it may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Archiphant of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. What are the odds that I have a Bark Ruffalo in chat? Do I have a Bark Ruffalo in chat? Bark, bark, bark. Oh, okay. Good, good, good. I'm glad you spoke up, Bark. Thank you. Bark, bark. That little buddy. Alright, I guess I could get my chocobo, but I've already come this far. Oh, I was gonna check my stuff. So demolish. So we're learning mantra after this. We got Howling Fist. So this is the one that I just unlocked at 40. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Can only be executed while in combat under the effect of 5th chakra. Oh, okay. Which is what I have right now. Okay. It's very positional for your combos, if I remember. Yeah, it is. It's been good. I don't know. I haven't like. I'm not gonna probably switch anything around, but there have been times where I'm like, I kind of wish I just had a sword. But that's all right. Whee! Just gonna walk across your table like a good guest. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. You are come to pay your respects. Be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. Hey, Bark. I mean, you were summoned, yes. But why don't you get settled in? Why don't you get comfy? And then when you have a second, do you want to add a command to Stream Elements? If you even remember how to use it. I haven't used it in a long time. Reminding people to like the stream. I'm starting to notice a direct correlation to some of my more popular videos that I've posted and the number of likes that coincide with it. But yes, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Hey, weirdly enough, by the way, I have a video. My 12th episode of Chained Echoes is my most popular Let's Play video. It has almost 700 views, and I don't understand why. It has 300 more views than episode 1 does. Is that strange? That seems strange. If there's any justice in the world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. But what if they didn't like it? Well, they can go f*** themselves. They can walk away quietly. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? Is it like a cool part of the story? The only thing that I can think of is that it's kind of a unique section in like some mines where it's a boss fight, but it's also kind of a little bit of like a mini game, navigating through the mines. That's the only thing I can think of, is that maybe people like wanted to see somebody do it to see how to do it. I don't know. You summoned me here to do work? Here, I was thinking my dear friend just missed having me in the stream. It was both. It was both. It was both those things. That's why I said get settled first. Get cozy, get comfy. So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Corythus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events. For while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartnell, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. I save. Thank you. If I wouldn't have said that, I would have been boned. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. I wonder if people go episode 7. That's got to be past the tutorial stuff. True. Well, it's episode 12, but yeah, I mean that could be it too. Or maybe that's as far as people played and they're like, I don't want to play anymore. I'll watch somebody else play so I can take in the story. Maybe that's what it is. It's just like, it is a... There's 64 episodes, I think, and around 9,000 views, and almost a tenth of those came from that episode. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. It also has like a really low average view time, so for some reason, that one is getting in front of more people at a higher clip than other stuff, and I don't really know why that is either. But I don't know. It's fun uncovering some of the YouTube quirks. I say fun, but I mean confusing. But fun also. New pants. And we're about to go up to level 42. After this quest. As you have doubtless realized now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries on your own. Lady Nin of mine own House Fortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Cravelin of House Halinarte, who we found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortemps. Do not concern yourself with House Zamil. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okie dokie. Okay, we go up here first. I never give you access to the YouTube stream elements. Oh, it's different? Did we talk about this before? We might have. Let me do it now. Real fast. Real fast. Real fast. Here it comes. Here. Oh, wait. Didn't we try it and it didn't work or something? I'm having flashbacks. I don't know how. Oh, yeah, okay. So if I do this, and I do this, I go over here, and I do this, and I do this. Whoops. Mark, you can go ahead and disregard that Discord link. Oh, I see what I did. Hold on, what the hell? This is the quality content you guys came for, right? Editor. There it is. Okay. I see. I missed a step. I definitely clicked the button. It just didn't do the thing. Oh my god, I did it again. We're just going to delete those. I sent you the exact same link twice, both to my YouTube stream. Why is this not working? Copy to clipboard. There. Oh my god, it is not copying to the clipboard like it's saying it is. I'm gonna do this. Why even have the copy to clipboard button if it's not gonna work? There we go, Mark. Now we're all set. Boy, that was an ordeal. Megan and I are gonna get tacos for lunch. Nice. Just got a message. C-Dub is streaming 3 times. Kate, I want tacos. Just kidding. I'm gonna have tacos for lunch. Do you know what time you're coming home then yet, Kate, or what? You still figuring that out? Why, hello, good sir. What's that, an airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Luckily, no one of No one of House Four Temps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. Mia Moore has some really good food. It sounds fancy. Where's that? The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halinarte have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Oh wait, is that the Mexican place that has the ice cream too? Is it just ice cream, or do they have Mexican food as well? Food as well, and it's good. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Is it like an in-and-out place, or is it like sit down and eat like a sit-down restaurant type of thing? Both? Okay. Well, that sounds good. I won't do that for lunch, but still sounds good. There you go. Hello, and grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshaphant? I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halinarte into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Good talk. While I'm excited to be in a new area, I will say that the story stuff here is starting to drag a little bit. I'm ready to kind of pick up the action a little bit if we can. I think right now we're looking for our airship. The airship, Excalibur. I gather you have been busy since we last spoke. Lord Harshaphant's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement has caused me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you're sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. Lord Harshaphant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice, but if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Good talk. Alright, I think we can at least, like, fast travel back here now again. Bark, did that work? Okay, did we get that all sorted out? I feel like we tried that before and there was something preventing us from making it work. I don't remember for sure, though. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. Think so? I'm working on it. Okay, cool. Thank you. You're a good person. No. You're a great person. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and the three knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by a Dravanian horde, so I'm Not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Village and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Here north. Beyond the wall. Winter is coming. We saw that in a cutscene earlier. I didn't know what we were looking at. Downey Avis. Are you? No. I wonder what the timing is for when I get hit by those and when I don't. If like they've already gone through their casting and the spell's been cast, but they die before it hits me, does it not count? Can't tell. Who goes there? Seat up? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Holy God, there he is. Add a picture of the final setup for the PC in Discord? Yes. Yes, I will look. I will look. Change the keyboard and mouse to the blue lighting to match. It was confusing because the reflection makes it look like your chat is also inside your PC. Man, that thing is a honker. Ah, man, I want your racing wheel. I will say, I've heard some amazing things about Gran Turismo 7 on PSVR 2. And while I'm in no position to be getting a PSVR 2, for the first time, I think I really want PSVR 2. Maybe someday down the road. Maybe we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that looks dope. And with Forza, now granted, obviously Forza's not going to be on PlayStation, so that's not ideal. But with Forza Motorsport looking as sensational as it does, man, some good VR driving would be a good time. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Lord Francel, safe, bless you, sir. Yes, no problem. Get a quest too. Why? Is the Quest 2 is the standalone one, right? Where it doesn't rely on your PC hardware? I was just trying to punch this lady. I forgot what I was doing. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. There's one more here somewhere. Yes, you can still connect to your PC so you can get all the PC games. Okay. Where is this last one? Oh, was it this one? Yeah, okay. She was just chilling here. Is that what you have, Anthony? Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Halinarte if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did. House Halinarte will remember your kindness. Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of games on PC. Like, PC is not my primary thing. So that's the thing that's holding me back from anything that's solely PC related. Well, I mean, that and they're very expensive and I have no money. Those are other things. No money to spend on it. Franzel. Right. Area is kind of gorgeous. I can dig it. Beep, 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 I should do this more often, but if you guys are not watching this live, i.e. you're watching the YouTube version of this after the fact, hi, welcome in. I've noticed that I'm actually getting way more views on the streams post them going up versus while they're live. So thank you guys for popping in and checking out the video. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final fight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Franzel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. I would like to watch you more live. And I know, and this, okay, so I really like doing Let's Plays. I get to focus on the game in a way that I haven't been able to in years. It lets me be a little bit more flexible with my schedule. And they're more popular than my live streams. So it's like, I know, I'm trying to figure out what to do, how to do this in a better way, but I don't know if live streaming is ever going to be kind of what it was before. But I'm never going to get rid of it. I'll always be live streaming something, probably Final Fantasy XIV for the foreseeable future. But games that aren't heavy on story, like Returnal, like there's a story there, yes. It's kind of spread out and spaced out, but games like that, I think those are the kind of games that I don't mind coming back and streaming. But I think the big story focused games, for me to understand and really get good appreciation for what's going into these games, I think a Let's Play works better. Returnal's coming to PC soon. It is, yes, that's right. I won't play it again. I love that game, but I won't play it again. But yeah, that's exciting. The key to providing Lord Franzel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Franzel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks, speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Corythus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Like, that looks awesome. So good news and bad news, Chris. What do you want first? Ah, jeez. Let's get the bad news out of the way. What is the bad news? Hit me. Just kind of halfway there. I'm an end on a high note kind of a fella. You know what I mean? Bad news, I used that link, but it's attached to my old account that I had to sign back into to make your timer. Okay. And that... Okay, what does that mean? What do you need me to resend it? Well, okay. Let's go good news, and then we'll assess both newses. If you could remove that account and send me the link again, that'd be great. Okay, that I can do. Refresh. Refresh. It's a fun name. So, remove that. Grab this. There you go. The good news is the timer was successfully set up. Awesome! I was a child! Someone tampering with shipments? Fury, strike me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't give me that look, lad. I'm a House Halinarte man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters that were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... So that name, my brain went, oh no. I'm not even gonna share it. Listen, if that's a chapter of your life you'd like to leave behind, I'll let it die. Could it have been the fellows what were responsible for the inspections? Ishgardian knights and inquisitors? A lot of them, as if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon this means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. You're a better man than Timmy. That's true. That's true. Timmy won't let Mickey Mouse die. Well, that's not prison working to the boat. I know, right? I really asked for too much. Beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Halinarte shipments? What nerve. If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Well, here I go. You find a draconian rosary hidden inside the parcel. You find a draconian rosary hidden inside the parcel. Found nothing. That one. I gotta focus up at work. You have a wonderful day. Sounds good, Shaker Jeans. Good to see you again. Hopefully you get some rest soon. Confounded kiddos. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the knight at Whitebrim Forest or Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. If I had been the culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harshaphant, I will not be held accountable for this. Oh, I think you will. Sinner. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Well, actually, it was in 2 of them, not 3 of them. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halinarte's reputation. Whoever's responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. It was rough. Sunday to Monday we were in the hospital. Little guy had croup. Oh no. That's no good. That is Sunday. 2 months. So he was there overnight. They kept him overnight. Wow. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Helenarte were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. They're with him. We showed up that night. Okay. I'll need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigi. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands, that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. How is he feeling now? It is Wednesday, right? So a couple days have passed. Is doing better? Recovering nicely? Hopefully getting some rest. Jack had a bad tum-tum last week. And then this week he's got, I don't know what, but a lot of coughing and just kind of down and out. He's really gotten beat up the last couple weeks, but trying to make a 2-year-old wear a mask and breathe in the medicine nearly killed me. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, don't miss those. Don't miss those. He was hopped up on steroids, running around like a maniac. Timmy, hello. February is the worst. We're more than a fourth of the way through it. That's exciting. That's good. We like that. What is it, my child? Lord Harshafer would have the Inquisitors do what? But that's not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presided over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Oh, they're just gonna off him. What are we doing here, guys? Come on. You call this justice? Again, I could go around the table, but I'm a rude guest. They've taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. C-Dub, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such a time I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Here we go. Hey, my kids have to get steroids. They don't sleep at all. I think Jack has only had to deal with steroids once? I don't know. I grew up with an albuterol inhaler for my asthma that had steroids in it. And I guess I never knew that. I didn't know that it kept you up. I didn't know that it was... Is it a stimulant? I didn't know that. Our Linnae. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Proceed. We're actually at the proper level. This is the first time we've been caught up on the story quest level. Or not caught up, we've been over-leveled. Wassine Charlemagne Francel de Helenarte. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Where's the rest of the trial? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortemps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Oh, that's our Lynette. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshaphant. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harchefant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. I was right. This dude's a dick. I knew it the moment I saw him. We must hold him until Lord Harchefant arrives, C-Dub. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Why? He's a bad man. They don't have a healer, do they? Lord Harchefant has come. Good. I like how Guillaume is just like standing there, not doing anything. I was definitely attacking the wrong one too. Oh, there's you. Who's healing? What is the cheer world we're in? Yeah, this dude was like a little sub-boss guy. Stop running away from me! Reports of Urbanian activity. Okay, so is it all making sense now? Quite the throwdown, quite the rumble. Oh, he's invulnerable. Okay, we should probably stop attacking. Who is healing? Oh, this one. Got him. Okay. And the wyvern is gonna leave. The wyvern takes to the skies. Okay. Not bad. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Halinarte. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary? Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. Trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Korthor, Sidub. Freeze. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Lord Harshaphant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. If it had been any slower, you'd have jumped off of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenarte. Grace alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Edub. Pray visit me at Cap Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I want a new helmet. Mine looks dumb. And I've had it on forever. It's been dumb looking forever. Ooh, fur. What are you guys doing? All right. Now, how do I get in? Hold on. We gotta go this way. Who has predictions for the Nintendo Direct this afternoon? What do you guys think we'll see? I hope we'll see a new Mario game announced, a new 3D Mario game. I think we'll get updates on Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. That's the new one, new Zelda game. I wonder if there'll be anything about the Switch 2. And then some surprises. Maybe Silk Song. That's not a surprise, I guess, but that could also be mentioned. Am I enjoying Hogwarts? I adore it right now, Timmy. I am... The intro, I thought the intro was a little slow. It went on a little long. But once you got past that, oh, God. Oh, God. It's good. Timmy, are you a big Harry Potter fan? I know you said you'd plan on getting it on Friday, but I don't know where your fandom lives. You're not going to get it on Friday? You look well. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. But you do plan on playing. Okay. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of the house, and I might have well perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Four Temps and House Helenarte shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Not a big Harry Potter fan? I'm a pretty passive fan. I enjoy the movies. I had seen them, you know, back when they originally came out, but Kate is a big fan. So I've seen them a handful of times, the first four a handful of times since then, and we've introduced him to Jack, and Jack likes them, but we haven't introduced him to the later ones because they're like kind of not for him yet. he's got to mature a little bit before he can watch them. So I haven't seen the last 4 or 5 in years, but still I love that world and everything. What gang am I in? I answered the questions, and then I was given a choice if I wanted to change my house, but I took what the recommended house would be based on the answers that I gave, so I went with Ravenclaw, which killed me a little bit to not be Hufflepuff. But that's all right. I accept. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Oh, we about to get somewhere here. Don't want to repeat the Ewok experience? Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, boy, he was not digging that. So it does let you pick. Yeah. It gives you answer a couple questions, and it gives you the one that you recommend, but then it's like, would you like to choose a different one? Someone clipped that Chris was sad he wasn't Hufflepuff. Hello, Ravenclaw. Yeah, when it threw up Ravenclaw, that's the only house I didn't remember. I remember Slytherin, I remember Gryffindor, I remember Hufflepuff. I never thought twice about Ravenclaw. And for a split second, I was like, did they make this one specifically for the game? You got Huff and Puff? Nice. Anyway, you were inquiring. Kate, you did Gryffindor, right? You were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. They even had an awakened baker room in the back? The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harshaphant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Yes, we got Gryffindor, yes. You and Jack got Gryffindor. So you've last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations on order. The Stone Vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durendare. I'll write a letter to Lord Drillmont of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journey, C-Dub. May Halone guide you. Thanks, bud. I don't know why I did that. Push the wrong button. I don't want to fight you, Highland Gooboos. So, plan for the rest of the day then. I will be wrapping up here probably pretty soon because I realized if I have that awkward meeting time set up the way I do, I need to sneak in some lunch. And then I can finish what I have to work on for that other job. But then I think that Nintendo Direct happens at 4. I'm going to try to sneak in recording the next episode of Hogwarts before that, and then I'm going to record my reaction to the Nintendo Direct and try to get both those videos posted. The Hogwarts one will go live tomorrow. The Nintendo Direct will go live tonight. Not interested in the Nintendo Direct in the slightest. Let me say Breath of the Wild is coming to PS5. And I'm sorry, it's called Tears of the Kingdom. Not Breath of the Wild 2. Jeez. Unbelievable, this guy. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. Shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halinarte. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durendare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halinarte have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred toward us. And towards you now as well. Ears of the streamer too. Where is that? I gotta go all the way around. Holy smokes. Okay. I think what we'll do is we will poof it over there. The Harry Potter sorting quiz says I'm Slytherin. Are you taking that online? Sojourner! Hi! How are you doing? It's another name I haven't seen in quite some time. I hope everything's well with you. Oh, I gotta go through the gates. Where have you been? I'm here. I've been streaming in the afternoons. And I've been streaming in the afternoons every other day. It turns out I enjoy live streaming quite a bit, but I also am very, very fond of doing Let's Plays. I enjoy that quite a bit. So I'm live less often, but I still feel like I'm getting a lot of quality content turned out on a pretty regular basis. What's that? I mean, we'll find out at some point, but I am on my way to this check mark. How what have you been up to? How's everything in Sojourner's life? We doing well? We doing okay? We doing all right? It's pretty awful, but I don't want to bring that here. Oh. Well, by all means, don't feel like you need to go into detail, but just you know, whatever the issue is, whatever's going on, you know, we're pulling for it. And if you feel like you want to, like, shoot me a DM or something on Discord, by all means, I'm happy to, you know, be someone you can bounce stuff off of. You describe an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. No problem. No problem. And whether you choose to or not, I hope whatever you're going through gets better. Letters from Lord Harshfant and France elicit. A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. The final flight of the Enterprise. I'm going to do this quick. We don't have a level 42 anything. Okay. And that is actually where I'm going to wrap up for today. I know, it's a weird schedule. I probably will be going... I won't be streaming in the mornings very often, but because of my weird meetings and stuff in the middle of the day, it just made sense for today. I'm going to go get some lunch and all of that good stuff. I know it's 10 o'clock in the morning, but it's going to be an awkward rest of the day. So I'm going to go do that. Again, look for my Nintendo Direct reaction video to go up at some point today. Look for Hogwarts Legacy Part 5 to go up tomorrow morning at 8. That's about it. I really don't have too much else going on right now. There are some games coming up that I will fill you guys in as soon as I have a chance to, but there's some potentially pretty exciting things happening in my world that I will talk more about when I can. I just can't yet. So, but I want you to know that exciting things are happening. And don't get mad because I can't tell you. Don't be like Bird. But as soon as I know more, if I have the details and all that stuff, hopefully within the next couple of weeks I can talk about it and let you guys know what's up. But other than that, I don't have too much else. Bark, no problem. Timmy, I'm sorry. Let you tease. I know Kate knows. Maybe you can get out of Kate. All right. I'll let you guys work on her for a while. I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And if I don't talk to you, I think I'll try to be live again on Friday, maybe. But we'll see. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.